Seats and eats. Come and get it. Welcome to Beats and Eats. I'm here with Andy D. Victoria. Oh yeah, Victoria's here too. We're gonna eat at Shin's family restaurant.
And I holler at you, I wanna give you something like an STD. I wanna give you something like a sweet baby. I wanna give you something like a nut in your face. Make it feel sweet, it's all in bad taste. You can punch me in mine, hard as you can. Do a jelly donut, I'll take it like a man. You get one chance, so make it hard. I'm already hard enough to you to
What'd we get to eat?
Bibimbap. Bitty bitty bop.
Yeah, it's our favorite thing.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes right now.
fly, let the birds flock to you. Whoever said a dude must pursue? That's a medieval thinking, I don't care if it's true. I'm not in your way, I'm over here. Wanna talk at me, then bring us a beer. Sell it if you got it, if not, don't worry. Let's chill in the corner, cause there ain't no hurry.
Why did we choose this restaurant?
This is our favorite place in Bloomington, or one of them. I had a Korean roommate in college, and he totally opened my world to Korean food. I'm so glad he did, because it's all like spicy garlic, awesome things that I totally love. And she was resistant the first time, and the second time I got her with this, so.
It's always the way it is with stuff that I end up loving.
Yeah.
We don't know where we can get it in Indianapolis.
Yeah, we're living in Indianapolis now, and we haven't found a good Korean place there yet. So.
Yeah.
Who and what influences your music?
Oh man, like other artists that influence me are like, my favorite artists of all time are like Prince, Andrew WK, Beastie Boys, Electric Six, who we get to tour with now, which is awesome. Who else? Boy George, for her.
Well, my influences are kind of different, and they don't necessarily influence the music so much. Like, I was more of like an 80s, like, huge culture club, like George Michael, The Smiths, that type of thing, Bowie. So really where we came together was Prince, mainly, and Electric Six. Like, those are the two bands that we, like, when we met, we bonded over our love for them. He showed me Electric Six, though, but I became an immediate fan.
I like all kinds of 80s pop, one-hit wonders, just like late 80s, early 90s freestyle, which is like that, like the Latin, like beat of like Taylor Dane and like, yeah, stuff like that. Shannon.
Yeah, stuff that they played in New York that we can't really find anyplace else, like the freestyle stuff. That's what we used to go dance to.
Yeah.
And try to sort of bring that, some elements of that, I think, with varying results.
How important is stage presence?
Oh, it's most important. Yeah. I mean, as far as live shows go, it's just us up there with an iPod. So it's kind of all we have, and it's kind of a commentary on live music anyway too, because you don't want to go to a show and just get something lackadaisical or something like you don't want to feel like I could have just stayed at home and listened to the CD. You know what I mean? Because some bands are really good on CD, really good on really good recorded, and don't always come across live. And that's fine. I mean, that's there are different types of bands out there, and not all of them are meant for live music. I have friends in bands that have never played a show at all because they're like, they do music concrete, kind of like I do. It's like very, very into recording.
I think the emphasis of stage presence is also something that sort of came from our time in New York to some extent, because like
that's what we started doing. This was New York.
Yeah, and the the iPod band thing and like Electric Clash was more prevalent there 5 or 6 years ago. But even beyond that, like I used to go to a lot of gay clubs, like the last vestiges of that kind of party monster scene stuff, and I'd watch people who you didn't even necessarily have to sing. You could lip sync, and if their performance was good enough, coming out of the drag queen culture, that was enough. It's just, what can you bring to the table? What do you do best? It's not about necessarily the rock band tradition. It's like, it's what can you bring that'll be entertaining, whether it be singing or whether it just be your clothes even. Yeah.
But some of that stuff, not to crap on them, but you know, I'm not gonna get up there and whatever my outfit is and lip sync. It's like I'm not gonna lip sync just to like show an outfit or something outrageous. Like that's ridiculous.
But if that's what you do, there's nothing wrong with that.
I guess not. I mean,
What other music genre would you like to dabble in or try other than your own sound?
actually, I kind of hate genre, so I try to break that down as much as possible, just so that I can be free to do anything as Andy D. Music like what? I just got food all over my face. It's fine. Yeah. So, I mean, certain sounds or certain genres don't really appeal to me. Like, it's something I want to do, but I always like to throw something that if something comes up I feel like I want to do, I just like to throw it on the record just to like be like, what the fuck? This is my what the fuck track, like Andy D, WTF. And we have a couple of those on this new album. There's some boogie woogie going on. There's some straight ahead, balls out sort of cock rock, and yeah. On the last album, there was a rock and roll song, or like more rock and roll, more like, I don't know, 12-bar bluesish. So, yeah, they'll be. I like to do anything basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Where can anybody find out about what Andy D's up to, or where you're going to be touring, or anything like that?
We have our tour calendar, and she maintains the music blog on our website. It's andydlovesyou.com. And you can follow me on Twitter, also Andy D Loves You, Facebook, Andy D Loves You, and Andy D Loves You with number 2 afterward, Andy D Loves You 2. Those are my 2 Facebook pages. One's, a like page, and one's just my personal. Yeah, YouTube is Party Werewolf.
Just came out a couple days ago.
Yeah, this week. Party Werewolf. Also, it's also on andydlovesyou.com, the link to that. But yeah, it's the video for Playground. It's pretty awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much, and let's enjoy some food.
Carry it out and then on with the show, y'all hit it hard. When I gotta go, wait 5 minutes and I'm out the door. So hit it once, hit it twice, hit it 3 times like chicken fried rice. But if it was tight, then I'll be back to go down on that. Come on, y'all slack, flip it out over there, I'm on your back. Y'all legs are crisscross like a daddy Mac. Y'all rock slow when I rock it out, then I strike quick.